Hey guys, it's Blaine from Builder's Backbone. I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about how to find a contractor or how to choose a contractor. This is a little bit of a departure from the videos that we've been making to help contractors to do business better. But if you are a contractor, maybe watching this will help you know what customers are going to be looking for to find a contractor, and you might be able to reverse engineer the things in this video to help you a little more. But right now I want to talk more to homeowners and people who are looking to find a contractor and trying to decide who they should go with and how to know whether a good contractor from a bad contractor, someone on Craigslist versus somebody that comes highly recommended. What are the questions that you ask? What are the things that you look for so that you know? So the first thing that you want to do before anything else when you're looking for a contractor is you want to decide exactly what your project is. That's one of the biggest downfalls of people's dissatisfaction with contractors, is that they were never clear in their mind on what the project is that they're doing. They're not sure how nice they want it or to what degree or what materials. The more details that you can nail down ahead of time and the more certain that you can be on your plan, the better your end result will be from your contractor, because they can better understand what you're asking of them, and it makes it easier for them to meet your needs and possibly even over-deliver on your expectations. But if your expectations are unclear and you're not sure, it's going to be hard for any contractor, good or bad, to be able to make you happy. So first and foremost, set in your mind what you're trying to achieve and how you want to do it. That way your contractor can be sure to live up to what you're expecting. The next thing that you can do to find a good contractor, someone that you can trust, is that you can ask around and do some research. You don't want to make this decision hastily. It's one of those things that you've probably saved up a lot of money to get to do this project that you're doing, whether it's a deck or a remodel or working on your garage. I don't know what it is that you'll be doing, but chances are you've been thinking about it for a long time and you're excited about it, so you want to choose the right person. So don't make this decision hastily. You want to afford yourself some time. Give yourself enough time to look into several contractors, to look into a lot of people and to talk to them and do your research on them, and then that will give you a better result, because chances are you might have to wait for a contractor for their schedule to free up, or you might just have a hard time finding someone who can give you a good recommendation. So make sure when you're planning out what your project is that you plan out enough time to do a fair amount of research into your contractors. How much that time that is, I don't know. I would think that you'd probably want to have at least a month in advance. Seems like a safe amount of time to me, but trying to do something quick in 1 week seems pretty hasty. So let's keep that in mind. The next thing that I want to tell you about is that paperwork and licenses matter. If budget is a big concern on your build, you're going to be looking in places like Craigslist, and you're going to find people who will be able to do the work for you cheaper, but chances are there might be a chance that they're not licensed or registered or certified, whatever your city or state requires. And that's a little bit risky. The reason that that's risky, in my opinion, is that when a person has taken the time and the effort to get certified or licensed, that means that they are able to pay attention to detail. That means that they are willing to do things the right way, the way that they're meant to be. If you don't do it, that's kind of like cutting corners, and you don't want somebody on your job who's cutting corners in their own business and in their own life. But if you get somebody who is taking all the steps, they're doing all the right things the right way, they don't cut corners in their business, they're not going to cut corners on your job. So keep that in mind when you're looking for a contractor, and if you get faced with, should I go with this person who doesn't have licenses or not? You might just ask everybody that you talk to, in what way are you licensed or certified, just to find out to what extent they are taking care of their business, so that you know how they'll take care of your job site. The next thing that you can do is you can look at past work. Nowadays, it's a little bit easier to do than it used to be. A lot of websites and places online let you go and see photos of their work. Facebook is a great place to go to find pictures and photos and videos of the past work that the person has done. Other sites like Angie's List can do this. If you're in Houston and you can come to buildersbackbone.com, you can look at the contractors who are on our site, and you can find out what their strengths are. You can see pictures of their past work, and you can know that anybody that you contact through Builders Backbone, that we've personally vetted them and that we personally are vouching for them and the integrity of their business. So that's a little bit of a shortcut in a good way, that if you want to get right to contractors that you know you can trust, that you know that you can depend on, you can come to Builders Backbone. Again, if you're in Houston, you can come to buildersbackbone.com and find dependable, honest, trustworthy contractors, because we've done the homework for you to find these people and to make sure that you can trust them, because we trust them. Next thing that you want to do is ask the questions, how soon, how long, how much. These kind of seem obvious, like of course you're going to ask those questions, but it's important to ask how soon, how long, and how much, because if a contractor can answer these questions, it speaks to their credibility, it speaks to their preparedness, it speaks to their ability to plan things out for you. A lot of people don't realize it, but when you hire a contractor, you are hiring a project manager. You don't always make that connection. You kind of just think of, I'm hiring this person with this set of skills to do this thing for me, but you're actually hiring a project manager. And you want to get a project manager that's able to manage things from front to back properly, paying attention to detail, and really knowing their stuff. So how soon, meaning what else do they have going on in their world? What else are they working on? When can they set foot on your job site? How long means how long is it going to take to do the job for you? And how much is simply a quote, asking them for the costs of what it's going to cost to do this project that you have in mind. Any good builder is going to be able to tell you the answers to these questions. If they don't, or they skirt the question, or they come up with excuses or whatever, you might take a second guess at these kind of things, because maybe they have a good reason why they don't have an answer. Maybe the materials are difficult to source or difficult to find, and that's okay. But if everyone else is able to give you an answer, but one of these people is not, that's pretty good indication that you should probably eliminate them from the running for your project. Number 6, materials matter. You want to ask your builder, your contractor, where they are getting the materials from. You also might be interested in asking if you can bring your own materials, or you can provide your own materials. Materials are a good way for a builder and a contractor to shortchange your job site and pad their wallet. Now, there's nothing wrong with making money. We want all contractors to make money. But in this instance, you are educated and you are asking them, where are you getting the materials? What materials are you using, and why are you using them? And you're getting answers and finding out, are they taking care of you, or are they taking care of themselves? Hopefully you find out, because you've done your homework, that the answers they give you indicate that they're taking care of you, and that the products and the materials that they're using are products and materials that will last a long time and will be dependable and will work in your favor. Again, if you're in Houston and you're working with a Builders Backbone contractor, they're going to likely get their materials from in-house from one of the Builders Backbone vendors. These are vendors who belong to our membership base, whom, again, we have vetted. We know their products, we know their way of doing business, and we've made a platform that makes it easy for the contractor and the vendor to do business together. For the contractor to order from the vendor sends the stuff to Builders Backbone, we get it out to the contractor's job site on time. Everybody's kept in the loop, because our contractors use a project management app that we provide that helps them to be able to stay on top of their entire project. You remember how we talked about earlier that a contract is a project manager? Now, Builders Backbone contractors are excellent project managers, because they have access to our full suite of apps, and that they're able to manage a project using our apps. They're able to purchase the materials, the best materials, through the app, and it's all kept in time and it's all kept in order, so that your job gets done on time and your job is finished without excuses and without things getting lost or misplaced. So that's really important. If you're in Houston, you should really look for that. The next thing to look at, number 7, is design work. Is the project that you're doing going to require design work? Is it going to require somebody to draw up a design? Perhaps you're having cabinets done. This is something that requires a design. Where are they going to have the design done? Who's going to do it for them? Are they just going to wing it, or are they actually going to have a design made? This is another thing that speaks to a strength of Builder's Backbone, that we have in-house designers that our members are able to utilize and to take advantage of. Designers, of course, can be very skilled, or they can be fresh out of school, and it doesn't necessarily indicate what they're working with, the degree to which they're able to do it. You know, they can be very talented, but we know the people who work for us are really talented. And so again, if you're in Houston and you need design work done on your contract, and you're a contractor, then you're going to want to come to us, because we can get you excellent design work, excellent materials, and an excellent contractor. This is a little bit feels like cheating, it feels like, because Builder's Backbone sort of takes all the homework out of it for the homeowner. We just are providing you with an excellent contractor who has excellent materials and excellent tools. But again, that's what we're trying to do. And in time, every city in the nation will have a Builder's Backbone in it. And we won't have to watch this video, because you'll already know where you're going to go to get your project done right. So guys, that's 7 ways that you can get started knowing how to choose a contractor and who the right person is for the job for you. These are all things that if you keep them in mind, if you ask these questions, and if you do your homework ahead of time, you're going to know if they're taking care of you or if they're just taking care of themselves. Because this is a big deal. You've got a big project and you want it done right. So, my name is Blaine. I'm coming to you live from inside the Synergy Center in Houston, Texas. I would like to invite you to come and visit our website at buildersbackbone.com. And if you're a contractor and you're watching this video, if you're in Houston, we'd like to invite you to join Builder's Backbone. All right, guys, have a great day.